Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Brevard Sports, or technically afternoon, my bad. It's already been a fun day. Quarterback drops back, and he will throw the ball incomplete. It will be third down for the CUDAS. 11U action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. The CUDAS are 2-1 on the day, taking the 8 and 10U game. 6U game taken by SUNTREE VIERA. Now, I apologize to CUDA fans. I was not given a roster. The organization only brought one copy of the roster and has to go to the PA guy. There's number 16. Number 16 following his blockers, then delivering a hit as he picks up a New Smyrna Beach first down. Again, I do not have your roster. I'm trying to listen to PA for names because the organization only brought one copy of the roster for PA. So I want it to be known I'm not trying to ignore your players or their names. I'm just, sometimes I can't always hear the PA guy either. There's number 16. Oh, wow, he had me faked out. Number 22 on the carry. Gets a gain of about 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6. Number 16 up the middle, and the ball pops out, but I think he was down by contact. Last name Johnson. Bring up third down for the CUDAS. We got multiple games here on the Brevard Sports Network. Satellite Beach and DeLand. Alan Slaughterzinski and Jackson Robb out there for that one. Number 16 catches the high snap. He found a hole. He turns the corner. He's down the sideline. Makes a man miss. And finally shoved out of bounds. Johnson with a big gain for the CUDAS, and it's 1st and 10 inside Hawks territory. And Johnson brings his CUDAS back to the line, and that snap is over his head. And Johnson, and it's SUNTREE VIERA football. So the SUNTREE VIERA defense takes advantage of a mistake and gives the ball back to their offense. 1st and 10 around the 35-yard line. Officially, they're going to mark it at the 37. Quarterback for the Hawks under center. And it's going to be a pass, and it's caught. Brody Pulliam on the reception. 9 yards, making it 2nd and 1 for the Hawks. Quarterback hands off, and running back bounces outside. And he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage there, number 16. It's Nazario. First and 10 for the Hawks. At quarterback is number 5. Kalen McGillen. And there's the back. He's got space. Finally run out of bounds, but not before picking up. Braden Teeter on the carry. Braden Teeter starting off the game pretty nicely. Kalen pump fakes, and he will be sacked. Number 20 on that sack. Second and long for SUNTREE VIERA. Gives it off to Teeter. Teeter makes a man miss. Teeter to the outside. Teeter down the sideline. And Braden Teeter into the end zone. Touchdown, SUNTREE VIERA. A 40-plus yard touchdown run for Braden Teeter. And the Hawks strike first blood. And I do believe 11U does have a kicker. Number 86. And the kick will be no good. But there is a flag on the play. Offsides. And so that'll give kicker another shot. I do not have an 86 on my roster. Snap high, kick is up. Still no good. SUNTREE VIERA HAWKS take over 6-0 and await the New Smyrna Beach second drive. So here we go as the New Smyrna Beach CUDAS look to regroup here. Johnson brings his CUDAS to the line. Johnson fakes the handoff, and he's going to take it himself. Johnson gets to the outside, makes a man miss, turns the corner, and delivering a hit. Gains about 6 yards on the play, bring up 2nd and 4 for the CUDAS. And that snap over his head. Johnson just dives on it. And that'll be a loss of significant yardage. So went from about 2nd and 5 to now 3rd and 15. Johnson fires, and that will go to nobody. So this will be 4th down here, 4th and long, and another high snap. And he will. The VIERA HAWKS on those two snaps have gained about 40 yards of field position. Folks, I apologize for the viewing of the tent. The tent is there for the players, and from what I've been told, there's not much they can do as far as asking them to move it. So again, I do apologize. There's nothing I can do about these tents. Handoff goes to the fullback, number 37. Chase Thomas on the carry. Jump pass. Caught. Touchdown, and what a pass. That's a touchdown Hawks pass thrown by number 5. No, that's the wrong roster, dude. (12-0) Hawks. Kick is up and good. Number 86, Jensen Jones, kicks the extra point. And Mr. Kalen, the quarterback. CUDAS will take over first 10 at the 35-yard line. And they're up 14-0. I'll correct the scoreboard here after this play. Number 32 takes the handoff and is corralled by the Hawks. Again, I do not have a roster for New Smyrna Beach. And that will be the final play of the first quarter. We had the second quarter action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. With your score, SUNTREE VIERA 14, New Smyrna 0. All right, here we go. Second quarter action right here. Johnson just had nowhere to go, immediately blitzed. CUDAS take a timeout. They've got to get their center situation under control. And while we have this opportunity here, I'd like to take this opportunity to talk to you about another one of our great sponsors. Thank you to Kendall Signs. Best Private Investigations. It would be fantastic if people were completely honest and things like fraud, deception, and impropriety didn't exist. Unfortunately, this is the real world, and not everyone plays nice or lives above the board. Because of this, it is sometimes necessary to seek outside investigative services. When you need an outside service you can trust, Best Private Investigations. The third down for the CUDAS here. Johnson with the handoff. And the running back will be taken down immediately at the line of scrimmage by a whole host of Hawks. Fourth down here for the CUDAS. So we are here in quarter number 2. 9 minutes left. Johnson with this catches the snap, gives it off to a running back. Running back will pick up about 7 yards, but unfortunately that will be short of the line to gain. Turnover on downs. Pickup of 30, take over 1st and 10 on the 39 will the Hawks. 8:53 left to go here in quarter number 2. Kalen McGuigan. McGuigan under center. Drops back, and it's a completed pass. Great job there, too. Number 87, Shane Odom. And Odom with the reception. Great job, and that'll be a 1st and 10, SUNTREE VIERA. And another timeout taken by New Smyrna Beach. While we have this timeout, I'd like to tell you about another one of our great sponsors. Kendall Signs, Uberzati, Kel Clean, Slow and Low Barbecue. All of our great partners who give us the means to come out and do this on a Saturday. First and 10 at the 26-yard line. They're just outside the Best Private Investigations red zone. McGuigan with the pass, and it's going to be caught. Is that McGigan? As I was just Leo Smith with that completion. First and 10. Again, folks, I do apologize about the wind. Wind is catching the mic. It's coming from behind me. So, but it is keeping me cool. I apologize for what it's doing to the mic. I've tried turning the mic down a bit, try to knock some of the wind out, but there's the toss. And into the end zone. Touchdown, SUNTREE VIERA. Number 22, Elia Lewis. Puts it in the end zone, and it's 20-0 SUNTREE VIERA. Pending the extra point, which is up and good. It's 22-0. And Elijah Lewis just doing what he does best, making plays and making things happen. So now the CUDAS will take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line and try to get something going. Seems they got their snapping issue under control. That's a pick, and it is gone. Touchdown, SUNTREE VIERA. A pick 6. Devin LeGreer with the pick 6 for SUNTREE VIERA, and it's now 28-0, and the clock will begin running like a track meet. The new Pop Warner rule this year: as soon as the team gets up by 28, the clock begins running and it doesn't stop. The only thing that stops it now is, knock on wood here, injuries or a coach's timeout. The kick is no good. So 28-0 on the pick 6. So Johnson now looks to try to do something here. Drops back, sidearm, and that one was nearly intercepted, but will fall incomplete. Number 10 on the coverage, Carter Christensen. And penalty flags. It's going to be a false start. Check that. It won't be a false start. It'll be, I believe, offsides. Five-yard penalty. Second and 5 for the CUDAS. And he'll hand it off there, number 22, number 22. He gets outside. And he'll bring it down to about the HAWKS 32-yard line. And that ball's fumbled, and SUNTREE VIERA jumps on it. So the CUDAS here with just over 2 minutes left to go here in the half. Looking to get something done here. Looking to put a score on the board before halftime. And there's the halfback. And guess what? He is gone. Number 17, SUNTREE VIERA. 68 yards. Julian Nazzaro. Mr. Nazario said, I will put my impact on this game. How's that for 68 yards? Score is now 34. Jensen Jones. Nope. Kick is up. No good. It's actually going to be Mr. Argo. And that most likely will be the final play of the third quarter, or of the second quarter. Coming up at halftime, absolutely nothing. And, yep, that'll do it. We are at halftime, folks, with your score on the Best Private Investigation scoreboard. SUNTREE VIERA 34, New Smyrna Beach 0. We'll be back with second half action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Brevard Sports Network. Second half action here in the 11U game. I'll tell you about another one of our great sponsors, Uberzati, a scientifically developed protocols that have been refined and perfected over the last 20 plus years to rapidly develop athletes beyond their normal capabilities in building sustainable speed, power, agility, endurance with optimal running form and efficiency. It translates to peak performance and injury prevention in whatever sport the athlete competes. Uberzati is for serious athletes ranging from middle school through high school, college, and professional levels. Uberzati is not for young children looking to have fun or more mature individuals looking to lose weight or get in shape or do CrossFit. If you're one of the athletes, give them a call at 321-412-5972 or visit them online at www.uberzati.com. As we begin the second half here, we are under a running clock. And there goes the fullback. Number 16, CUDAS. Take that, and it's 2nd and 8. And there he goes again, just running over CUDAS. I mean, that young man is just, there's a hole, I'm going to bowl through it, and if you get in my way, you will meet my shoulder pads. And you can do two things, nothing and like it. Still running. He still keeps it down the sideline, finally pushed out of bounds, but not before picking up a SUNTREE VIERA first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line. And CUDAS again. Check that was number 16. Do not have on my roster, and I am looking at the correct one, the 11U roster. And just Still number 16 on the carry. Trace Tomas. And there he goes. Off to the races. Trace Thomas into the end zone. Touchdown, SUNTREE VIERA. .503 left to go here in the third quarter. And the Hawks take a 40-0 lead. And they're going to kick for two here. Kick is up and good. So on a Trace Thomas led drive, it's 42-0. And just what a offensive performance by this 11U squad. And Johnson gave the handoff, and number 22 is brought down at the line of scrimmage. Check that. You got to gain a 3 on the play. 2nd and 7. .255 left to go here in the third quarter. And Johnson again trying to get something going, but cannot escape the speed of this Hawks defense. 4th and 9 for the CUDAS. Coming up on the Brevard Sports Network, we're going to have the college recap show. We got on Tuesday night, Cape Coast Conference Volleyball in the long-anticipated matchup. VIERA takes on Merritt Island in volleyball. That's Tuesday night on the Brevard Sports Network. And Johnson, I mean, Johnson's a fighter. The kid's looking to compete. The kid's looking to try to do something, and he's getting no help. I mean, and on top of that, this VIERA defense is fast. So, look, Mama said there'd be days like this. There'd be days like this. There'd be days like this, Mama said. And wow, what a hit delivered by number 12, Liam Mick. I mean, it was a legal good hit. Four seconds left in the quarter. This will be the final play. And that Hawks defense swarms to the ball, number 15 on the tackle. Check out number 16, Trace Thomas. And that will be the final play of the third quarter. While we have this time, I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you about some of our other sponsors. Uberzati is a set of scientifically developed protocols that have been refined, perfected over the last 20 years to rapidly develop athletes beyond their normal capabilities to build sustainable speed, power, agility, and endurance with optimal running form and efficiency that translates to peak performance and injury prevention in whatever sport the athlete competes in. Uberzati is for serious athletes ranging from middle school all the way to the pros. Uberzati is not for young children looking to have fun or more mature individuals looking to lose weight, get in shape, or do CrossFit. If you are one of these athletes, give them a call at 321-412-5972 or visit them online at www.uberzati.com. Let's thank Uberzati for the partnership. They sponsor the high school preview show on Thursday nights here on the Brevard Sports Network. And we are here in the fourth quarter. Timeout CUDAS, and it'll stop the clock. And while that happens, I can fix my scoreboard. Look, if you're the CUDAS, it's got to get the offensive line situation figured out, the center situation, and it looks like they have, because ever since the first quarter, they have not had issues with the snap. The snap has been there. It's been to Johnson, and it's just. Haha. The SUNTREE VIERA defense is just so fast. And they're so they see ball, get ball. That's what they do. They all swarm. They are going full speed. Wherever that ball is, they are going full speed that direction. And there was a pass attempt. Third and long for the CUDAS. Coming up after this game, I'm going to shut down and get my device ready for 12U action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. We got 12U action. Two different fields. Satellite Beach and DeLand we will have here on the Brevard Sports Network, and we will also have New Smyrna Beach and SUNTREE VIERA. We have all the football you need here on the Brevard Sports Network. And look at this young man, number 5. And they're saying, ball's out. And there's an injured CUDA on the play, so we're going to turn the camera away. Brevard Sports Network does not show injuries per policy. It was a turnover, and it will go to the Hawks. Young man walked off the field under his own power. And the Hawks have possession with 8 minutes left in the game. And there is the running back again. There goes the young man breaking tackles left and right. Number 11. Luke Costin. And Costin again. No, check that. That's number 22. And number 22 still going and finally brought down. Elijah Lewis. Flag on the field. It's a holding call. Check that illegal formation. They're discussing something. There's an injured player on the field. I don't see where. Oh, no. They're discussing something. Usually when all the players take a knee like that, it's an injured player. But I don't see one on the field. Oh. My bad. He is injured on the sideline. All right, while we have this timeout and thoughts are with the young man, he looks to be sitting up. Again, I'm not going to sit here and diagnose it because I'm not a doctor by any stretch of the means. But from here, he looks to be like he was sitting up. While they're tending to him, we're going to talk about all of our great sponsors. Best Private Investigations specializes in many types of investigative services, including background checks, asset and fraud, fraudulent cryptocurrency recovery, civil and criminal cases, cheating spouses, child custody, fraud recovery, identity theft, cybersecurity, surveillance tracking, executive protection, and missing persons. If you need help, don't settle. Go for the best. Best Private Investigations. And the young man is being helped to the exit. And whatever the injury may be, we hope he's a speedy recovery. Wish him all the best, and we hope to be hearing that he's back on the field next week. It's a CUDA player. Best Private Investigation, Kendall Signs, Connect Sports Funding and Consulting, Uberzati, Kel Clean, and Slow and Low Barbecue. As there's another run. Did not catch a number. I believe actually that was number 11, Luke Costin. Six minutes left in the game. Coming up after this one goes off air, I'll prepare the device and get you ready for 12U action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. goes behind the tent. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Elijah Lewis. And Elijah Lewis puts another 6 points on the board for SUNTREE VIERA. Score is 48-0, pending the extra point. Kick is up and good. So score is now 50. First and 10 from the 35. And what most likely will be the final possession of the game. Johnson, pass incomplete. Had a man open. Pass. Taking another shot, and it's incomplete. That's twice that receiver's gotten behind the defense, and the catch couldn't be come up with. Incomplete pass. Bring up fourth down here for the CUDAS. Just under a minute left. SUNTREE VIERA Hawks had a fantastic game today. Scored on a pick six. Our offense was clicking on all cylinders. Overall, great team effort. Incomplete. And that'll do it, folks. The VIERA Hawks take a 50-0 win. Let's give it up for both teams. Came out, fought hard today. I'm going to log off and get set for 12U action with your final score in the 11U matchup. SUNTREE VIERA 50, New Smyrna Beach 0. See you for the 12U game right here on Brevard Sports Network.